Dear friends, this is our Balaganesen. I welcome back to my video lecture series. In this video, we will discuss the next major topic in Unit 3. It is numerical integration. So in the previous topic, we discussed numerical differentiation. Now it is numerical integration. What is numerical integration? So analytically, we know how to solve. If it is a definite integral, there will be lower limit, upper limit, and the function with respect to which one we are going to integrate. So you studied in the first year, first two semester itself, the line integral and double integral, triple integral, multiple integral also you studied. So it is a known one only. So this integral, what it represents, the area between y equal to x, I mean y equal to f of x and the x-axis from the limit x equal to a to x equal to b. This is what the representation of the integral. The integration is possible. It should be exactly, it is integrable. Then here we are not going to do analytically. We are going to do numerically. Here there will be n plus 1 pairs of values like x naught, x naught, x1, x2, etc. up to x values x naught, x1, x2, etc. up to xn. Similarly, y naught, y values are y naught, y1, y2, etc. up to yn. That's why they are going to call it as n plus 1 pairs here. Right. Then what about the integral? It will be x naught to xn. Lower limit will be x naught, upper limit will be xn, and y. F of x is nothing but y with respect to x. So this is what we are going to do here. Right. Come to this part. This is the table. X values are x naught, x1, x2, etc. xn. Y naught values are y naught, y1, y2, etc. yn. Here there are three uh, main integral formulae are there. One is trapezoidal rule. Next one is Simpson 1/3 rule and the Simpson 3/8 rule. So these are the three major formulae you are having in numerical integration. So here I didn't give the derivation, guys. If you're interested, uh, comment in the comment box. I will upload a new video for how to derive all the three equations: trapezoidal rule, Simpson 1/3 rule, Simpson 3/8 rule. Directly, I'm going to give the formula here. As I told you already, do not skip my video because I will give important clues and tricks how to solve the problems using calculator. That are tricks and the tips I will give you in the middle. So it's better to watch the full video. Do not skip it. Trapezoidal rule, what it states. So a to b f of x dx. If you want to integrate this, it will be h by 2. H is nothing but the already we discussed it in the previous topic also. By that time I told you not only in the previous unit and the upcoming unit also, the difference of what x will be h by 2, y naught, that is first value. This is the way to remember the formula, trapezoidal formula, guys. First value plus the last value. First value plus last value. Y naught plus yn plus twice of 2 times of the rest of the values. That's it, guys. It will be easy, so simple. This topic is so simple while you compare numerical differentiation. In numerical differentiation, you will commit some mistake while you're writing the formula. That also easy. I have posted a video how to derive the derivatives, first derivative, second derivative, third derivative using Newton's forward interpolation formula as well as backward interpolation formula. Please go through that video. That also easy. While you compare that, it's so easy, right? So this is what the formula for trapezoidal. So what you have to write for that integral? It will be h by 2 first value plus the last value yn and 2 twice of the remaining values up to yn minus 1 you have to write, guys, plus yn minus 1. You are not supposed to include yn here. First value plus last value plus rest of the values. This was the trapezoidal rule. What is Simpson one-third rule? Simpson one-third rule. The clue is in your uh, statement that name itself. One third. It will be 1/3. If you want to write integral a to b f of x into dx is equal to 1/3 will be there. As usual, into h will be there, so that's why it will be h/3. H into 1/3. You can take like that also. So first value plus last value, that is yn, plus 2 times of even values, that is in the suffix of y, even values we have to take. If you want to consider that as ordinates, if you want to call, they will call it as odd ordinates. You no need to confuse with ordinates. Maximum you'll confuse it. That's why I didn't touch the part. It will be uh, even multiple of 2. Y values are multiple of 2. In the suffix multiple of 2, it will be y2 plus y4 plus y6 plus etc. plus 4 times of the rest of the values, guys. What are the rest of the values? Y not already there, y1 is missing, y2 is there, which is missing, y3, y4 is there, y5. Simply if you want to call it as odd values. This is what the formula for Simpson one-third rule. I will repeat it again. Simpson one-third. So h/3, 1/3 into h. So first value plus last value plus twice of y2, y4, y5. Multiple of 2's here plus 4 times of the rest of the values we can assume are the odd values y1, y3, y5, y7, etc. This is what the formula for Simpson one-third rule, guys. Look at that, h/3 first value plus last value 2 times of even values 4 times of odd values. As I told you already, come to this problem, come to the this page. As I told you already, you can talk about the formula using the word ordinates. So what are the ordinates here? Y0, y1, y2, y3, etc. up to y1, yn. So y0 will be the first ordinate here. Y0 will be first ordinate. Y0 will be first ordinate, y1 will be second ordinate, y2 will be third ordinate, etc. It will be like that. So if you want to talk about ordinate, totally you will confuse it, because what will be, if you want to talk about Simpson one-third rule, y2, y4, y5, the values, even values. But if you want to talk about ordinates, it will be odd, y3, y5, y7, it will be like that. So that's why do not confuse with ordinates. Directly we will go through the values. So twice of even values plus 4 times of rest of the values, or simply you can call it as odd values. That's it, guys. This is the way to understand Simpson one-third rule. Right. Come to the next rule now. Simpson 3/8 rule. Obviously, already I have given the clue. Integral a to b f of x into dx is equal to, right. In the one-third rule, it will be 1/3 into h. In 3/8 rule, that's it. 3/8 into h. So 3/8. This is what 3/8 rule. 3h/8 into first value plus last value yn plus 2 times of their even values. I mean y2, y4, y6 like that, or multiple of 2. You can treat that as Simpson one-third is multiple of 2. Simpson 3/8 is in the statement itself, it's having 3/8. Twice of y3 plus y6 plus y9 plus etc. Plus there we got 4, here it will be 3. That also there will be the clue. Simpson 3/8 is there, so it will be 3. If you keep that clue like that, you won't do any mistake, because most of you will do the mistake while they are solving the problem. They will interchange that twice of y3, y6, y9 and four times they'll confuse with one third rule. 3/8 rule only, it will come 3 here, right? 3 times of the rest of the values. What are the rest of the values? y1 is missing, plus y2 also missing, y3 is there, y4 is missing, y5 also missing, plus etc. That's it, guys. I will repeat it again. 3/8 rule is 3 by 8 into h. 1/3 rule is 1 by 3 into h. First value plus last value plus 2 times of multiple of 3 plus 3 times of rest of the values. That's it, guys. It's so simple to understand the concept. Right. So this is what the formula. Twice of y3, y6 multiple of 3, 3 times of the rest of the value. First value plus last value will be same for all formulae. Right. Now I'm going to compare all the three rules, trapezoidal, Simpson one-third, and the 3/8 rules. Simple comparison with the help of the table. I explained everything. For MCQ's purpose, it will be very useful one. That's why I have given particularly this. What is the polynomial of a trapezoidal rule? It will be linear. That is first degree. What about in Simpson? It is quadratic. Second degree or quadratic. You can expect like that in the options while you are solving for MCQs. Simpson 3/8 rule. It will be cubic one. Right. Now, intervals. When trapezoidal rule is applicable for all values of n, there is no restriction. It has to end with y0, y1, y4, y6, y9, y7. For all values, we can use trapezoidal rule. Simpson one-third rule. When we can use it? It should be n is even. N represents what? X values are there, y values are there, x0, x1, x2, x3, x4, corresponding y values are y1, y2, y3, y0, y1, y2, y3, y4. This one only they are going to talk about yn, y suffix n. That is what they are talking here. Y, this n represents in the suffix y suffix n. It should be even, like y4, or it should end with y6 or y8, y10. Then which is applicable? Simpson one-third is applicable. What about for a trapezoidal? Yeah, it is applicable for y4. So then if you are having x5 corresponding value y5, trapezoidal is applicable here, but Simpson one-third won't be applicable. When Simpson 3/8 is applicable, it should be multiple of 3. So what about for the given data, this data? Now tell me, is a trapezoidal applicable? Yeah, obviously trapezoidal applicable for all values of n. Simpson one-third applicable won't be. It should be end with even values of, that is n is even 2, 4, 6, 8 like that. One Simpson one-third not applicable. What about Simpson 3/8? That also won't be applicable. It should be the ending value should be multiple of 3. For example, I'll explain now. X6 corresponding value is y6. Yeah, tell me now. Is it applicable now? Yeah, Simpson 3/8 rule is applicable because it is multiple of 3. Is Simpson one-third rule is applicable? Yeah, it is even. That is multiple of 2 or even. So it is also applicable. This is what the concept I have given here, guys. And error. As I told you already, I didn't derive it. Directly I have chosen the formula. While you're deriving it, they will get this formula. Order is h square. The error that this order represents the h power 2, h power 2, h square. Order is h square. Simply we have to write in the MCQ, they will give the trapezoidal rule. The error of the trapezoidal rule is of order 0, 1, 2, 3. So 2 it will be, or h square also directly they will give. Right. What about in Simpson one-third and 3/8? It will be order is 4, h power 4. That's it, guys. These are all the comparison. Okay, and now we can ask why I have to study all the rules. What are the advantages or disadvantages are there? Trapezoidal. Uh, uh, as I told you already, suppose if you're solving any integration, for example, I have to solve 0 to 1 x square dx. We know how to solve directly. Simply we can solve here. So if you're solving with the help of analytically, if you're solving we can get the exact answer. Numerically, if you're solving, we can get approximate, nearer to accurate only we can find. While you're finding the nearer to accurate, more error will be there in the trapezoidal. When 1/3 and 3/8, error will be less. Suppose if you want to apply only one rule, most of the authors they will prefer Simpson 1/3 rule only there. That will give the more accuracy nearer to the exact one. So now come to the problem. Given three problems here and two more problems I have given in other kind. Now I will explain what are the kinds are here. First one, directly they will give the value of h in the question itself. 0.2, 0.4, 0.8 like that, the difference. Second one, they won't specify h. They will ask to divide into divide into four subintervals or six subintervals or 10 subintervals. By the time you have to use the formula to find the value of h. H is equal to b minus a divided by m. So first kind is directly they will give h. So look at the problem. First example I have chosen h is equal to 0.2. What is the next kind? They won't mention h value. You have to find h. They will give the clue like this, divided into four subintervals or 10 subintervals or six subintervals. In that way they will give. So by the time what you have to do, you have to find the value of h by b minus a upon m. What is b represents? The limiter. The integral a to b. That's it. Lower limit is a, upper limit is b. So upper limit minus lower limit. B minus a divided by m. What does m represents? Number of subintervals. M represents number of subintervals. Number of subintervals. This is second kind guys. Third one, they won't specify anything. They won't give that, but they will mention Simpson 1/3 and Simpson 3/8 rule. That they will give. So when Simpson 1/3 and 3/8 applicable, when it is applicable, it should be even and it should be multiple of 3. What is the least number it is even and multiple of 3? It will be 6, obviously. 6 is the least value, multiple of 2 and a multiple of 3. So 1/3 and 3/8 value, 3/8, 1/3 and 3/8 formula applicable only if it is even and a multiple of 3. So without giving h value, without giving divide into number of subintervals, without specify anything, simply they will ask the question solve by trapezoidal Simpson 1/3, Simpson 3/8. So that is the clue guys there. Simpson 1/3, Simpson 3/8. I will explain with an example, then only easily you can understand. By the time in the default way, you have to take h is equal to b minus a divided by 6. Then only you can get 6 subintervals. Both rule will be applicable there. So these are all the different kinds you are having here. Apart from that, some other problems also there. I'm going to post that problem later. Right. Now come to the part. This is under first case. H value directly they have given. You no need to apply the formula for H. H is equal to B minus A divided by M. You no need to find the value of H here because directly they specify. Right. And hence obtain the approximate value of pi. Can you use other formulae in this case? Other formulae means what it is? Simpson 1/3 and Simpson 3/8. They're asking whether it's possible or not. Right. Now come to the problem. F of x given integral a to b. What is the integral we are going to solve? Integral a to b f of x into dx. So here f of x is f of x is 1 divided by 1 plus x square. And lower limit is 0, upper limit is 1. Guys, as I told you already, um, I will give some important tips and tricks. I will give you in the model. That is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to give important tips, or you can take that tricks also. How to use calculator. Without solving it, I'm going to come to the conclusion what will be the answer for the given problem. I will tell you how it is. Just listen. What is the question that I have given here? Integral 0 to 1, 1 upon 1 plus x square into dx. So take your calculator. There will be integral symbol like this. Shall I show you? Yeah, it's here. Look at that. This will be the integral symbol. This is a recent model calculator. If you want, the previous model calculator also, old model calculator also there. Yeah, it will be like this. There's a circle. It will be a circle. The display button will be a circle. Now there are this will be four corners. The four buttons will be there. Previous one it will be in this model. Both case double nine one MS only I have shown here because that one only applicable for semester examination. Double nine one ES and some other models, advanced models, I mean multiple display models that and all not allowed for semester examination. So it's better to practice with double nine one MS model. That image only I have given here. So this will be the integral button, guys. This integral this button you have to press. So that integral button you have to press. Next, in our display itself, it will be show like that. One integral, one brace will open. Then a numerator. We have to insert the formula 1 divided by 1 upon. In the calculator, we can't able to give slash, so it's better to give like that. 1 divided by, again open brace, 1 plus x square. Power 2 or direct to 2 also will be there. That's it. Insert 1 divided by, you don't bother about this brace. If you're not closing also, it won't show error. So just insert the formula 1 divided by 1 plus x square. So how can I insert x square? That I am going to explain now. In your calculator, there will be a button alpha. There will be a button alpha. That is pink color button will be there. If you are you know very well, if you want to use the yellow color letters wherever it is appearing, we will use shift button. Likewise, I will show you the image of the calculator. Yeah, we have to press shift button. We have to use shift button here to um, use this solve d by dx, x factorial, and some other matrices, everything, sine inverse, cos inverse, tan inverse, the yellow color letters if you want to use, we have to press shift button. Similarly, the pink color letters are there. Look at that. Capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D, E, F, X, Y, M. These are all the pink color letters. If you want to use this pink color letters, we have to use alpha. Even this is a small equivalent button also. So what I have to do now, I have to insert that formula, press alpha, numerical button will be here. I'll show you the numerical button. Yeah, it will be better. So press alpha. Normal. If you want to use the numerical value, you can press the numerical value simply. If you want to use the variable x, y, a, or the pink color letter, some other letters, you have to press alpha and then press this button. It will appear there, that x value. So 1 divided by 1 plus alpha x square. So directly you can use square or this power symbol and then 2 numerical value 2 you can use there. So this is what you have to do here, guys. Right. So one this alpha button 1 divided by 1 plus x square. That's it. We have this is the way we have to insert the function f of x. Comma, we have to use comma. This comma symbol, I will tell you where it will be. If you have calculator while you're watching the video, it's better to take your calculator. You practice with that, then only it will be easy. Look at that. It's here. It is here. Comma symbol. This button. So this will be the comma symbol. We have to use this button now to give the limits. Comma, lower limit. What is lower limit? 0. What is upper limit? So comma lower limit. Again press comma upper limit is 1. So as I told you already, there will be already one brace will be there in the while you are using this button integral symbol, this integral symbol. Now if you want you can close it or no need to close, so it won't show error. Now press the equal to button, bigger equal to. It is not smaller equal to here. This equivalent to if you want to use alpha only, while you're inserting the formula only, you have to use the smaller equivalent to the normal equal to button. You have to press now. We can get the answer for this one. I will show you now what will be the answer for this. Yeah, look at that integral symbol. One open brace will be there already. 1 divided by open brace again. If you are not using brace here again, it will be 1 divided by 1 plus x square. It will take like that. So you have to use brace brackets very carefully. 1 divided by 1 plus alpha x square, close that brace, comma 0, comma 1. I have given press equal to button, bigger equal to 1. Press equal to button. What is the answer we are getting? What is in the display? Could you able to see? Yeah, it is 0.7854. 0.7854. 0.7854. This is what the answer I have to get. So easily you can conclude, guys. When you can conclude, it should be the limit should be 0 to 1. The limits should be given and the variables should be only one variable, x only. Suppose if you're having x and y, some other function, it won't work in the line integral. And not only for that, integral y into dx, if it is like that also, it won't work. 0 to 1 y into dx. Because for area formula, you will use integral y dx will be the formula for area, finding the area line integral. So by the time it won't work. It should be the same variable. It should be same variable. It should be in x. Likewise, here look at that 1 by 1 plus x square into dx. This is also x. This is also x. Then only that integral will work. Yeah, that's it, guys. This is the way. This is the important tricks I would like to give here. If you use that concept, easily you can conclude whether your answer is right or wrong. Clear. Suppose if you commit any mistake, easily you can change again. Where you have done the mistake, you can check easily and you can change it. Now come to the problem. Right. So value 0 to 1, it is going to vary. X value varies from 0 to 1. What about the difference? H value is 0.2. So 0, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 1. So this one this table you should we have to find, guys. They won't give it. Sometimes if they are giving, so yeah, no issues. We can directly take and we can solve it easily. But if they are giving simply this integration, we should find the table, right? 0 to 1. 0 to 1, it's varying. H is equal to 0 0.2. So 0, 0 0.2, 0 0.4, 0 0.6, 0 0.8, 1.0. Now, how can I find the value? What is your function y equivalent to y or f of x equivalent to 1 by 1 plus x square? 1 by 1 plus x square. Here you have to give 0. Give x equal to 0, 1 by 1, it will be 1. Give x equal to zero point 0.2. 1 divided by 1 plus zero point 0.2, you will get this. So if you are doing manually again, so what you have to do? 1 divided by 1 plus 0.2 whole square. And then you have to find 1 divided by 1 plus 0.4 whole square. What is the value? What is the value? You have do not do this kind of mistake, guys. You have to waste your time in your exam. You have the calculator. Easily you can play with the calculator because already I have given many clues how to use the calculator. Even I'm going to explain now also how to insert the formula. Uh, yeah, I will tell you now. Just listen. Yes. To insert the formula, you have to use the pink color letters. If you want to use the pink color letters, you have to press alpha. So what I have to do here, I will insert the formula like this in in our calculator. 1 divided by 1 plus alpha x square. Insert this formula and press calculate button where it is calculate. If you have calculator, please take it while you are watching this video. Then only easily we can identify the tricks. Right. So look at that. Calculate. CALC. That button is here. It's here. This button. So this is what the button we have to give after insert the formula. How to insert? 1 divided by 1 plus alpha x. X, where it is x? It is here. This button you have to press. 1 divided by x. You have to give like that. Right. You have to insert the formula, press calculate button, CALC button. If you press that calculate button, it in your display, it will ask what is your x question mark. So this will be your display. In the left side corner, it will ask what is your x. So give the value. If you're giving 0, it will give press equal to button. Guys, take your calculator. While you're watching this video, take your calculator to play with this. Easily you can play with the calculator. It's so easy. Be ready to play with the calculator while you're watching the video. Right. So if you're giving 0, you have to press type 0. So type 0 in the x question mark place, it will give 0. So the value will be 1. So again you have to press equal to button. If you press equal to button, again in the display, there will be the question mark. X is what? So what you have to give? Next value 0.2 I have to give. So if you press equal to button again, automatically it will give the answer like 0.9615. It won't give the answer like that. Point decimal places, etc., etc. It will give. So you have to press the mode button 4 times or 5 times. There will be fix button will be there. If you press that, it will show you like um, 0 to 9. 0, which how many decimal you have to you need. This is what the meaning 0 to 9. If you press 4 in your display, it will show like 0.0000. This is a way to fix the decimal places. For that, you have to use mode button. You have to press mode button 4 or 5 times. Look at that, mode button is here. This one. This button you have to press 4 or 5 times. Right. Now, similarly, again press equal to button, use 0.4, again press equal to button, use 0.6, again press equal to button, use 0.8. Directly you can write the value, guys. So you no need to waste your time. If you enter the values again and again, you have to waste your time. You can't be able to complete all the problems in the given time schedule. So if you are using, if you know the tricks, uh, how to use the calculator, and it's not the thing, it is not a easiest thing. You have to practice with the calculator immediately after watching the video. You can't able to directly, if you want to go and solve in the exam hall, it won't be possible. So you should practice with the calculator, right? So do like that. Easily you can get the you can find the table. table values, right? That's it, guys. Now, what is the first values? Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4, Y5. So which rule they asked to apply? Trapezoidal rule only. And they asked another question. What it is? Can you use other formulae? Is it possible? Simpson one third, it should end with, it should be even. And 3, 8, it should be multiple of 3. So both rule won't be applicable. That's what you have to write here. Right. Now, according to trapezoidal rule, integral a to b f of x dx. Could you remember the clue what I have given? H by 2. Most of you will do the mistake here. H by 2 it should be. Right. First value is y0. Last value is what? Y5 plus 2 times of twice of rest of the values. What is rest of the values? Y1 plus y2 plus y3 plus y4. Will you write y5 again? Won't be. First value plus last value plus twice of the rest of the values only. That is what the formula for trapezoidal rule. That's it, guys. Now apply that concept. Substitute the values from here. Look at that. This is what the formula. Up to y4 only you have to write. Do not write y5 again. Already we have taken y5. So first value plus last value plus twice of our vector. Substitute the values. We can get the answer. This is what the answer, guys. Trapezoidal rule. And additionally, they asked to find one more thing. Hence, obtain the approximate value of pi. So how can I find the approximate value of pi? When I can get pi? Yeah, it is a known one. We have to do with actual integration. That is the only possible way. There won't be any other thing. So we have to compare with the actual integration. By actual integration, 0 to 1 dx by 1 plus x square. Integral dx upon x square plus a square or a square plus x square. Do you remember the formula? 1 by a tan inverse x by a. This is what the formula for this. So they are applying the formula. Actual integration we are doing manually. Tan inverse x by a value is 1. So apply the upper limit and lower limit. It will be tan inverse of 1 minus tan inverse of 0. Upper limit minus lower limit. Tan inverse 0 value 0. Tan inverse y minus pi by 4. So it is equivalent to pi by 4 minus 0. The answer will be pi by 4. Right. Now it will be pi by 4. Now what do you have to find? We have to find the approximate value of pi. Okay, fine. So pi by 4, I kept it here. What is the answer we obtained for this integral? 0.8737. That one only I'm going to write here using equation 1. Now what about pi value? Obviously pi is equivalent to 4 times of the answer. We'll give that one. Pi equivalent to 3.13. If you want to check whether it is right or wrong, you can use your calculator, shift, use pi symbol and press equivalent to, it will give 3 point something. It will be 3.1416, I think so. Exactly, if you want to say 3.1416 in your calculator, simply you can check. Use shift pi a bigger equivalent symbol. Press the equivalent symbol, and you'll get 3.1416. This is what the exact value. But using numerical concept, we can find the approximate one nearer to the exact. Got it? That's it, guys. It's so simple, the integration concept. Right. Come to the next problem. They asked why whether it is applicable on Simpson. Both rules won't be applicable because it's not multiple of 2 and it's not multiple of 3 also. That's what they have concluded in there. Right. Come to the second problem. As I told you already, this is the second kind. Second kind. What is the second kind? Dividing the range into 10 equal parts. Previous one, H they have given. They didn't the value of h. Then what is the formula for h? H is equivalent to upper limit minus lower limit divided by m. Integral a to b. Integral a to b will be there. So b minus a divided by m. What is your m? Into 10 equal parts. It is 10. So it is equivalent to what is your b? Pi minus 0 divided by 10. So what is the difference? It will be pi by 10. If you use the calculator, it will give in decimal place. If you want, you can solve like that. Or it is so easy. Pi by 10 you can keep there. Then only when you're writing the values, it will be so easy. Right. Come to the problem now. 0 to 10 sin x into dx, where y equal to f of x, that is y value f of x is sin x, and h is equal to, because we have to find the value of h, they didn't give it, they have given the clue, we have to divide the range into 10 equal subintervals, right? So what will be pi by 10 will be the value of x. So what I have to do now, I have to start my x value from 0 to pi. I have to do, what about the difference? Pi by 10. What about the next difference? It will be 2 pi by 10, 3 pi by 10, 4 pi by 10, 5 pi by 10, 6 pi divided by 10, etc. until pi you have to proceed. This is what you have to do. Clear? So that's why, as I told you already, instead of writing the decimal place, if it is like that, easily you can write the values there. This is what I am doing here. Here, here, guys. Right. Look at that. X 0 starting from 0 ending with pi. So 0 to pi. What about the differences? Pi by 10. So 0 pi by 10, 2 pi by 10, 3 pi by 10. You no need to cancel here, guys. 2 divided by 10, it's 1 pi divided by 5. You no need to do like that, because we are going to apply substitute the values in the calculator only. No need to do. We are not going to do anything manually, so no need to cancel the values. Don't waste your time. Right. So 3 pi by 10, 4 pi by 10, 5 pi by 10, 6 pi by 10, 7 pi by 10, 8 pi by 10, 9 pi by 10, 10 pi by 10 will be pi. Up to 0 to pi we have to count. So as I told you already, it's better to insert the formula sin x. Very, very important clue I'm going to give now. If you're having trigonometric function, if you want to solve the trigonometric function, uh, regularly I used to say that in my classes. Um, if you, particularly in numerical method classes, if you want to go for the examination, before to start the examination, it is better to keep your calculator in radian mode, because most of the problem, if you are having any other kinds also, you can solve in radian mode. Suppose if it is in degree mode, it will show like a degree. If it is in degree, you can't be able to solve the trigonometric oriented one. That is a major issue. That's why, so what you have to do, always you have to check whether the calculator is in radian mode or not. How to change into radian mode? I will explain you now. Look at that. Press the mode button 4 times, I think so. It will be in your display. It will be like that. If you press that one, it will be degree. 2 is radian. 3 is gradient. So in radian mode, you can solve all the problems. Degree, if I'm getting the degree, yeah, the previous topic we discussed one problem, degree, minutes, seconds. Particularly, we can solve that kind. So it's better to keep in radian mode. So that's it, guys. Press, if you press that two, and then automatically it will change to radian mode. So before to start your exam, semester exam, or not only the semester exam, whatever it may be, the uh, internal assessment exams also. Uh, while you are going for numerical method exam, please check your calculator whether it is in radian mode or not. So after press the second one, in your top of the display, it will show like a simple small R, and then the box will be there. So it should be in the radian. If you are getting the trigonometric function, don't forget it. It should be in the radian mode. So no need to confuse like that. Always it's better to keep your calculator in the radian mode for numerical methods exam particularly. Right. Particularly here, if you're getting trigonometric, you should check before to solve the problem. You should check whether it is in radian mode or not. Suppose if it is in degree mode, if you're solving the trigonometric one, if you're giving like the radian values pi by 10, 2 pi by 10, pi value is a radian. If you're giving like that, you will get wrong result. You won't get the correct answer. Um, should take utmost care here, right? Likewise, insert the formula sine alpha x. Press calculate button, CALC, this button, and then in our display, what is x? X, what you have to give? 0 means sine 0, 0. Next, you have to give, press a bigger equivalent button, and then it will ask x is what? You have to give pi divided by 10. Next, press equal to button, it will ask again, what is x? You have to give 2 pi divided by 10. That's okay. That's why I ask you to do not cancel the value. 2 pi divided by 10. Then you will get 0.5878. In that way, try to find the rest of the values. Don't waste the time. Do not substitute the value again and again there. You will commit some mistakes. You will do some mistakes. You have to waste your time also. So if you want to do individually, that is one by one, the value is one by one. So in which way you have to give sine of, open the brace, pi divided by 10. You will get the answers. Then sine of 2 pi divided by 10. Sine of 3 pi divided by 10. You have to use the brace here. In that way also you can give. If you don't know how to insert the formula and use calculate button, you can give like that. For this one it is easy. For the previous problem, it will be 1 divided by 1 minus 1 plus x square. Again and again, if you want to press that value, you have to waste your time in your exam. Right. Now, trapezoidal rule. Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4, Y5, Y6, Y7, Y8, Y9, Y10. Is trapezoidal rule applicable? Yeah, obviously, trapezoidal rule applicable for all values of the Y suffix sign. But Simpson one-third rule applicable, it should be even or multiple of 2. And the 3/8 rule is applicable only if it is multiple of 3. It is not multiple of 3. So Simpson one-third rule and trapezoidal rule only applicable. That's why they asked the two rules. Clear. So what is Simpson one-third rule formula? H by 2 into H by 2 will be common for everything. So some few people what they will do, I had the experience while I'm filling the paper. I will see that H by 3 into Y0 plus Y10 plus 2 into the rest of the value. What will happen here? If you're inserting in your calculator also, so you have to divide, you have to add y0 plus y10 and divide by 3 and multiply by h and then plus 2 into everything. So this term only applicable for this. That's what the meaning here. So um, while, while you use the formula, check the brace carefully. Right. Now, this is what the formula, first value plus last value twice of the rest of the values. Substitute everything and you can get this answer. The final answer is 1.9843. What is Simpson one-third rule? First value, 1 by 3 into h. Integral a to b is a to b f of x dx is h by 3. 1 by 3 into h, that one only I'm going to write h by 3. First value plus last value is y10 plus 2 times of even y2 plus y4 plus y6 plus y8 plus y10. Will you write y10? Already we have written, don't do that mistake, up to what? Y8 only. First value, last value plus twice of even values I have written here. So it is wrong. Just a minute. Yeah, right. So first value plus last value plus twice of the remaining value. What are the remaining value? Y1, Y2, Y3, etc. Up to you have to write Y9. Yes. Do not include Y10. So extremely sorry, guys. So it is not like that. This is Simpson one-third rule. I confused it with the trapezoidal rule. First value, first what I have written first, it is right only. First value plus last value. If you want, you can use brace here also. No need to use because it is in addition. First value plus last value plus twice of even values. What I have written at the first, it is exactly right. Y2 plus Y4 plus Y6 plus Y8. Right, plus 4 times. Will you write 3 here? When 3 will be there? In 3-8 rule, not one-third rule, in 3-8 rule will be 3. 4 times of the rest of the values we can write are the odd values. Y1, Y3 plus Y5 plus Y7 plus Y9. That's it, guys. This is what the Simpson one-third formula. Apply that formula, substitute the values. You can get the answer. It is 2.000 0.9. As I told you already, how to check whether it is right or wrong? Yes, use the integral symbol. Use the integral symbol. Integral in the calculator. Take your calculator. Try to do the procedure. Whatever I am going to give now. Integral. Open brace will be there. You no need to bother about that brace. Sine alpha x. Maybe this is the way we have to insert the function. Comma lower limit is 0. Comma upper limit is 5. Press the bigger equivalent button. You will get the answer 2 point whatever it may be. Yeah, I will show you what will be the answer for that. Yeah, look at that. Exactly, it is 2. Yeah, if you are integrating that also, we will get 2 only. What is the integration of sin x? Integration of sin x into dx is equal to minus cos x, limit is 0 to pi. So take minus value outside, apply the upper limit, cos pi minus cos 0. So which will be minus of cos pi value minus 1 minus cos 0 value is 1. So minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 minus into minus, it will be plus 2. So you don't need to waste your time like that. Simply you can give the values in your calculator, the function. But for that you should check your calculator because it is trigonometric one. You should check your calculator whether it's in radian mode or not. So you get the answer 2.000. I fixed to up to 4 decimal place here. That's why it's showing like the 2.00000. So this is the way to check whether your answer is right or wrong. Yeah, look at that. What is the answer we are getting? 2.00091. Trapezoidal 1.99. Trapezoidal error will be more. Simpson one-third, it will be nearer to the exact, maximum nearer to the exact on 1/3 and 3. That's it, guys. This is the way to do the cross check. Now, one more additional problem I have given here. So divide into 4 equal parts. So then what about H value? B minus A divided by M. This is the formula. So M value is what here? It is 4. So what is A to B? It is upper limit is 1 minus 0 divided by 4. It is equivalent to 0.25. So it's varying from X varies from 0 to 1. What is the difference? It will be 0.25, 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, 1. And what about y value? Y equivalent to e power power. This is symbol you have to use minus open use base minus alpha x square. In that way, you have to insert the formula here, guys. This is the way how to insert the formula. So if you want to check whether what is the answer in the beginning itself, integral symbol e power, that is this is the power symbol minus alpha button you have to use x square. This even this e also alpha only, not a shift. Don't confuse, guys. Here, yeah, this is the important thing. Do not use a shift e. Uh, if you want to insert the formula in numerical methods, we can use alpha button to insert the formula. Do not use shifter. Don't confuse it also. So when I can get, how can I get a e? So it will be, I will show you where it is. Look at that. It's here in this place. It is in this place. This button you have to alpha, this LN button. If you are pressing, it will be pink color. That E will be appeared there. Alpha E. Power symbol, it's here. Power symbol, it's here. That's it. So alpha E power symbol bracket minus alpha X square comma 0 comma 1. What will be the answer? I will show you what will be the answer for that. What is the answer? We have to get 0.7468. Yeah, we'll solve the problem. We will check whether this is right or not. Right, come to the solution. They didn't specify the H value, but they have given the clue 4 equal parts. So what you have to do? H value we have to find B minus A divided by M. M represents number of sub-intervals, number of equal parts. Right. So what will be 0.25? X varying from 0 to 1. 0 to 1. We should insert the formula. What will be y equivalent to alpha E power symbol minus alpha X. Sorry, we should include the minus symbol also inside the minus alpha X square. This is the way you have to insert the formula in your display and press calculate button. If you want to execute the formula while you are doing the integration, give the value, press equal to normal equal to button. Simply, if you are inserting a formula, you have to press calculate button to execute it. CALC. This button you have to press. Then in the display, what is the X? Give one by one the value. We can find the table values for X equal to 0, X equal to 0 0.5, X equal to 0.5, X equal to 0.75, X equal to 1. For X equal to 1, what will be the Y? For X equal to 0.75, what will be the Y? In that way, we have to give the values to obtain the values of Y. So we found the table. Then what will be Trapezoidal rule and Simpson method only they asked to use y0, y1, y2, y3, y4. Yeah, it is ending with even. Trapezoidal applicable for everything. It is ending with even value y4. So Simpson method is applicable. Apply the formula. Trapezoidal rule. First value h by 2 into first value last value plus 2 into remaining values. Rest of the values. Apply the values. We can get the answer 0.7430. Simpson one-third rule, first value, last value, twice of even, 4 times of the rest of the value or odd value. Apply substitute the value, we can get the answer 0.7135. Already we checked the result. What it is? 7468. Exact. This is exact answer, guys. Whatever you are finding in the calculator, it is the exact answer. In the numerical way, using methods uh, trapezoidal Simpson one, third Simpson 3, 8, whatever you are finding, it is approximate one, nearer to exact 0.71 we are getting. That's it, guys. So I think this video will be very, very useful one to you to learn how to solve or how to insert the formula, how to solve integration directly using calculator. We played many things using calculator. Am I right? So I think you enjoyed it. Right. So if you like it, share to your friends, subscribe it. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.